Jordan, aka Jay.
I'm Joanna, aka Jay.
And this is
JJ Talks.
Yeah. Look how we was
I know, right? I was like, yeah.
Today, I don't know if you all saw my sister flash her little wedding ring. Bling bling.
Oh my God.
Somebody put a ring on it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna jump into it by talking about relationships.
Yeah.
And getting her perspective on being a newlywed.
Yeah.
And then we're getting what?
And we're getting your perspective on being single in today's society.
Unfortunately.
That's fine though, but you know, we're gonna discuss.
We're gonna discuss.
Yeah,
and get our point of views.
Yeah. So
this is a way of you all knowing who we are.
A little bit more about us.
Yeah. A little more about us. So let's jump right into it. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first. All right.
She got to get real deep. I don't really think about my answers.
All right. So, who in society do you think has it worse, single men or single women?
Ooh.
I know.
Honestly, I think both.
Really?
Really, because I'm only saying that because men talk about women saying that we're crazy.
Yeah, I've gotten called crazy many times.
And that just goes a long way.
Right.
And then women talk about men, how they're liars, cheaters,
dogs,
no
good,
etc., etc.
I've done that.
But you know, but it's funny how guys just stop at crazy with us.
Right.
That's it.
That's like, that is the term. We are crazy.
We're crazy. That's it.
We're crazy. That's
so
it.
I think we both do. I think it goes both ways. Like that answer.
I do like that answer. All right. Well, in regards, I guess, to being crazier, do you think you're too picky? And do you think that's why you are single?
Do I think I'm too picky?
I know these questions.
She's really putting me on the spot right now.
She got questions, but
that's
I
fine.
know I'm on.
That's fine. Let me tell my questions over so you don't even be trying to look at my stuff. I don't think I'm picky because I love me some chocolate. I love me some white chocolate. You know, either way, I'm definitely not picky. Whoever comes my way and I feel like they're gonna have my back, going to be my supporter, you know, and we're on the same page. I mean, race has no issues. Like I don't think I'm picky. Nah.
What about like, what are your pet peeves? And what are your pet peeves when it comes to that? And do you think you're too picky with those?
I think my biggest pet peeve is when I constantly have to ask for somebody to spend time with me.
Yes, I hate that too.
If I have to beg for your time, then
it's not worth it.
You're wasting my time. Like literally. You like that?
I do like that.
I mean, that's just how it goes. Right. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Right.
Like, if I have to beg for your time, then I'm wasting my time trying to get to know you. So I look at it, that's my biggest pet peeve when it comes to men.
She's throwing the realness. That's right here.
I mean, that's
right
me.
here. That's her. Okay. So what? So what's the most disappointing thing about being single in your opinion?
My brother being in the window looking at us. Hey. And it's really awkward because I'm caught off guard and I can't really answer.
Is he off? Oh, he's not out the window yet. He's not. Oh,
wait. Don't you come in here.
Don't come in here.
You better. Okay, he's on Peter. That's fine. So back to I'm sorry for that interruption.
I apologize.
I was really caught off guard with my
husband has a tendency to literally just come wherever.
At least he knows where we're at.
That's true. I told him. I ain't lying. Told him Robert.
Okay, so what was your question? I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. What's the most disappointing thing about being single?
I think the holidays
Oh, yeah.
and spending and just having those moments like I don't know, like not having a date for a wedding,
Right.
or you're going to a party and you're with your friends and they have their significant other,
Right.
and you're kind of like, well, you know, I really want a boyfriend. But and then you have those times where it's like, I don't want a boyfriend,
Right.
because it's a constant stress. Like
Right.
I know, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all relationships are supposed to be easy. They're not. It's a work in progress.
Right.
It's a teamwork thing. But I think that's the biggest thing is like the holidays and those times you want to spend with somebody and you're not, and you don't have to right there. So.
All right. Well, now I know you know
Oh shit.
you do work full time every time every time you go to school. You're a very strong, independent woman. You are.
Right.
Do you think that turns guys off more than not? I think like you have maybe a too much of an aggressive type of intimidating presence.
That could be.
Is that something?
That could be a good example on why I'm single, because I'm too strong.
I mean, you don't take crap.
And I do not. I smell bullshit from a mile away.
I know.
Like, and it's so funny because I can figure somebody out within minutes of talking to them. Like, it's not even funny. I love that superpower though. I do. I feel like that's my superpower. I feel like that's my game because I'm not the person who's going to take crap from anybody. I speak my mind. If you don't like what I have to say,
bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
I mean, either you gonna be with me or you're not. Like that means. I mean, that's just basically what it is. I feel like I'm meant to be a strong person. I'm meant to be independent, and I'm not meant to be depending on anybody but myself. So I look at it like, yes, my aggression could come off too strong, but I'm not gonna dumb that down for anybody.
And that's because who you are,
right?
And you don't. Again, you don't want to sacrifice any of who you are for a potential partner.
Exactly. I feel like they should accept me for me.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So the last. Now, I don't know if you've heard in some of our just general conversation, we are spiritual type of people.
Mm-hmm.
We do like church. So that being said, are you angry with God sometimes about that He has not given you a spouse yet? Or
I think I would never be angry with God. That's just me. I mean, of course, people have their moments when they are. I was angry when He took my papa away from me, but that's part of the circle of life. But I think sometimes I might be disappointed, but I don't think I'd be angry with Him. I think I'll be disappointed because I feel like He's bringing guys to me who are not good for me. And I end up figuring it out. Sometimes it might take me a little bit longer with some, but I think that's like the most disappointing a little bit. But I feel like He's preparing me for the right person. So I think that's what it is. I don't think I'm mad. I think I'm just kind of disappointed I keep getting stupid dogs of a man. Not saying all guys are dogs. I'm not. I'm saying the ones that I've dealt with and dated are dogs. So, hey, it is what it is.
That's my question. I'm a little nervous for these questions because my husband is right out there. Right there.
Hey, cute.
He's just gonna pop up like that. Don't you have to lie to stop?
I'm not. I didn't even look at him. So it's fine.
Okay.
So,
all right.
My questions for this lovely newlywed. Show me the bling. Show me the bling, girl.
Like mine.
Like. There you go.
Like mine.
So.
Well, no.
I mean, they're common questions. They're not too hard. So, who introduced you to your spouse?
Okay, this is honest hour.
Honest.
I'm on Facebook.
You met him on Facebook, right?
He liked
But,
one.
but
He
you know
did.
what? Online dating is like a huge thing right now.
Well, we found out though that we went to the same middle school and the same church,
Mm-hmm.
so we've been in each other's lives, just not.
You just never really crossed paths.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So that's basically like how y'all met.
Yeah,
That's how
he
y'all
liked the
first met.
picture. He was stalking though because it was a picture from like 2009, and I was like, "Who is this?"
Oh my god, my brother was a stalker.
The doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Describe your
Oh,
first
gosh.
meeting.
Okay, honest hour again.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm liking these questions.
So we were talking like ever since the first Facebook message.
Mhm.
We were just talking and talking and talking. And I was coming from school one day, and
How
I
long ago did that last? If you don't mind me cutting you off.
we talked for a good 3 weeks.
Before y'all ever met face to face? Okay.
And it was talking on the phone, talking on text messages, talking, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I was coming home from school, or I was coming to work from school. And I had like an hour, and I was like, I want to meet you. Where do
So
you live?
you were the
Yes.
you were the aggressor.
Because I really liked him. I was like, where you? I want to meet you. And then I just randomly showed up at y'all's house.
Y'all see this face? Where was I? Was I there?
No. And nobody was there.
I'm really glad I wasn't there. Okay. So, on to the next. Where did you go on your first date?
Oh no. I think Smoky Bones.
I thought you were about to say my basement, because if you did, I would have been like, for real.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say something about this basement situation. So, for the first 3 months of our relationship.
Didn't even know she existed.
But my car was always out there.
I knew she was there.
Right. My car was always out there, but I was not allowed out the basement.
Let me tell y'all something. I do not appreciate somebody being in my house who ain't got the audacity to speak whatsoever.
He was not allowing me to go upstairs. Every time I would ask him if we can go upstairs, he said no. So,
I mean, she was all types of old bitches. I mean, but you know, I didn't know her.
that's, it's true.
I did not know her, and I felt some type of way like, okay, this female's up in my house.
Up in your house.
Not that I was paying bills. Hey, Mom. You know, but I was living there, and I felt some type of way. But you know, look at us now.
Right, look at us
We
now.
have come so far.
So far.
At first, I didn't think she loved me.
Well, relationships are not perfect.
And
Relationships take time.
I thought, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to sit there. We got to hang out all the time.
I had a lot of trust issues. I did. I had a lot of trust issues. I came from really bad relationships, and then I met him, and I was like,
Yes.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
So
Now
it
I
took
get
me.
it all the time.
Now I hang out with her. I'm gonna hang out with my husband. That's fine.
But yes, I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off with this basement thing. Go ahead.
Oh, the basement thing. You know, I just was kept in the basement.
You was really kept.
I was kept in the basement. I didn't know.
She came in the side door, and I'm like, really?
Every time I would text them, I'm like, I'm here. Come to the side door. Why? Just come. Okay. All right. I mean, it's not my house, so I don't know. You know.
That's fine.
I know.
That's fine. So, did your parents approve of him when y'all first started dating?
Yes. And he actually, because everybody else that I've ever dated, they have not approved of them. So I was not wanting to introduce them. And then he came, it was Valentine's Day, and he came to my work and gave me flowers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm meeting your mom tonight.
Oh, he was demanding.
Yeah. He was like, I'm meeting your mom
playing.
tonight. And I was like, So I had to text my mom at work when I was 24. Wow.
Look, there she goes again with the age.
Y'all are so wrong.
If y'all remember that from the last video.
Right. And I had to text her and say I have a boyfriend.
And he wants to meet her.
Right.
All right.
So yeah,
How'd that convo go?
She just said bring him to the house. That's all she did. So,
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
right.
How did you know your spouse was the one?
when my mother got really, really sick with her cancer, and he was there he probably basically moved in. I mean, he was there every single day. And then when she did pass, he was the first person that I snapped. It was like 4-something in the morning, and I did not even have to wait 5 minutes. He was there, and he didn't leave for about a week straight after, because I was off work. So I was like, all right, we good. We good.
That was her validation.
That was.
Did you and your spouse? I know my questions are good.
I know your questions are real just deep.
Did you and your spouse think about how you would be treated differently after y'all got married? Since you are an interracial couple.
To be honest, it never really came up. Other than, well, it did come up once we actually started to get a little treated a little differently when we went places. At I'm not gonna say the restaurant, but it's at a restaurant locally here. Everybody else had ketchup, and then as soon as we walked in, we got barbecue and hot sauce instead of the ketchup. I said, oh, okay. So
You barely out about what the hell is this?
And the thing was, we didn't even ask for it, so.
But you know what? I had an experience like that too with me and my bestie, and y'all will see me him soon. But but we went to a restaurant, and everybody around us was offered wine, and we weren't, and we're the same race,
right?
So I'm just like, and it was funny because I noticed it before he did,
right?
And I'm like, did you see that? And, you know, it's funny as you bring that up because I'm like, that's really rude.
Right.
And we're the same race.
Right.
But everybody else around us was a different race.
Right.
So, but hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, do you regret being in an interracial relationship?
I've always, to be completely honest, I've never dated anybody the same race as me. Now, nothing against that. I don't have anything against that. It's just my personal preference. I've always been with black men, and that's just
because basically, I think if I can say this for both of us, we were both taught not to see color,
right,
literally,
right.
So we were taught to see everybody who from who they are. That's good. Bad.
This is some deep ish.
It is.
Y'all ready for a shovel? Because that's what I feel like we need. Because we in the.
Did you test the product before committing to it? And when I say test the product,
girl, I know we test. Yes. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I had to ask because that was funny.
Yeah.
I had to think of a funny way to ask. Like, did you test that product out?
Yep, I sure did.
How was it?
We good.
Well, they married.
Got the ring.
Oh, I love these questions. Would you ever consider divorce?
Oh yeah. No.
We've already passed this, man.
Oh heck no. First, I was taught that you work out problems.
Mm-hmm.
You work out the problems. You don't just leave. And secondly, I mean, I know whatever fights we go through, whatever we go through, like I really cannot picture myself with anybody else.
That's good.
I really can't. So
that's a real
he ain't leaving. He ain't leaving either.
She ain't gonna let him.
No, he ain't leaving.
I have a crazy sister.
You ain't leaving nowhere.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We can be crazy together.
Crazy.
Yes. Oh, well, I guess I should have asked that question last. But my last one, would you, how would you communicate if you aren't sexually satisfied? How would you communicate with your husband?
I would probably just say that. We're very blunt people. And yeah, we are. We don't sugarcoat nothing.
But I mean, I guess since you tested the product already. That doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. I mean,
do you prefer that?
To test the product before
committing? Because what if you get into it and they are a terrible kisser, or they have how can I sugarcoat this?
I know,
but I'm trying to be real at the same time.
I know.
But what if they have trying to think of how
I think I know what you.
I'm trying to think of a word though.
I know.
Okay, magic stick. So what if they have a magic?
Stick, yeah.
What if they have a magic stick
Not,
that they can't use or don't know how?
I mean, I guess it all depends on what. Is that something that's going to be really important in your relationship personally? Do you?
Right.
And if that's not something that's really.
If that's a deal breaker,
then I would say yes. I mean, let's just be real. But, some people, that would not be a deal breaker for them.
If sex was bad, that's not a deal breaker?
Some people.
I had an experience with that. Not with the magic stick, but the bad kissing. Okay, so tell me what. So tell me
gosh,
this.
we're about to get real.
Yeah. She had to take a drink. So I was dating somebody, and he was a biter, a lip biter.
I hate that.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I literally had to give him ultimatums. If you bite me, I swear I would never kiss you again.
No.
It is not. Everybody doesn't like that.
Right.
And I don't know where he got that from. I don't know if he got it from his ex or somebody before me. But no, I literally had to break him of that habit.
Like that.
It was terrible.
I can't do that.
It was terrible. And then once he broke that habit, it was fine.
Right.
It was the best thing ever. Best thing ever. I'm like, he was a good kisser, but you just need to cut out the daggone biting. I don't like that.
Right.
But I thought that was funny. Well, yeah, that's all my questions for you, ma'am.
I like the segment. This was a very deep-ish segment. Yeah.
Yes, it is. I think it was very real.
And that's what our strive is, to be real.
Yes, for our viewers.
For you guys, yes.
And for you all to know us.
Right. I mean, we don't sugarcoat anything.
No, as you see.
I mean, we're real people.
We can talk about anything. And I like that what I got from this segment was being single is not a bad thing. It's not. Okay. And I feel like I'm still growing as a person. And then I think when my better half does come along, just believe y'all will know. Y'all will know. But yes. So I think the segment was awesome. I think the questions were very appropriate.
I think so.
And I think some of the questions, I really liked your questions, honestly. And I left my answers, honestly. I was thinking right off the top of my head, wait a minute, we about to get real for real.
We're about to real.
But yeah, so I think we're good.
I think we are good.
So we will see y'all next week.
Next week, same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
And again, comment if you have any below.
Comment below.
If you have any suggestions, any feedback, any criticism, any just ideas that you would like us to talk about, clearly we can talk.
Right. Definitely.
Peep the last video we just uploaded of us in a car prior to this library being open.
Yeah. That was really funny.
That right there.
That's us.
So yeah, definitely comment, subscribe.
Yes, please do.
We have a Twitter page. We're going to go ahead and put the link up for our blog page and everything here shortly. So just check us out.
Check us out. Give us questions and answers or something that we can build on and get to know you all. So we will see y'all later. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and comment below.
Right.
Peace out.
Bye.